All right. I want to talk about religion and politics. This is one of the things I really enjoy discussing when I'm talking politics or anything like that. Um, and it's pretty big here in the U.S. I don't quite know how big it is overseas in Europe. Um, Definitely know in the Middle East, um, but not like Europe and Japan and Australia and those other regions. But I know in the U.S. we have the the Bible, the big Bible people, the Christian conservatives. Um, for example, I mean, the best example I can make is Rick Santorum, which everybody knows him, and some of the nutty things he said. Actually, one quote here. One of the things I will talk about that no president has talked about before is, I think, the dangers of contraception in this country. Um, he, he it's just insane, and there's a very, very good reason why there is a separation of church and state in this country, um, and the reason that it was pretty much brought into here. And it's crazy how many people think the United States is a Christian nation, and if you take a look at the Constitution, does not once say Christian God. It says our Creator and nature's God, um, and there's all a reason for that, and the main one being all the religious strife in Europe, um, over centuries and centuries before the United States was founded as a country. A good bit of it was based off religion. I mean, look at the Crusades, the Children's Crusade, where they sent children off to die for the Lord. The Spanish Inquisition, wars fought over different aspects of religion, and it's just insane that people will fight over that, and that's what we wanted to avoid. That's what the founding fathers wanted to avoid, and at least a few of them did. I'm not going to claim myself as an expert on this, but then you have people in this modern day and age, um, who think it's reprehensible that we don't have God in schools. Um, for example, the Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God. One nation under God was not put in the Pledge of Allegiance till the 50s, because they thought a communist spy would not say under God because he was a communist. And unless he was a very, very stupid communist spy, he would say one nation under God. But there's a movement, it feels, in the United States, and I mean this billboard here, and it seems like they want religious law for one. Like, look at the same-sex marriage issue. Congressman Gingrey, who I have mentioned many times on this channel because he is such a good example of a guy to go after, quoting in a video that he will, when he looks at a law, he also looks at the Bible to give him his decision on it. You have the state of South Carolina, who voted Christianity as their state religion. Clearly a violation of the First Amendment. And it just goes on, and it's absolutely nutty. There has to be a line between religion and government. There has to be a line. We are not a Christian nation. And of course, most of these laws that they put out, or would love to see, benefit nobody but white Christians. Insanity.